Time travel. It's in every show and every movie you ever seen and will ever see, because now these days, I guess it's just bad to live with your decisions. Honestly, I'm kinda over time travel. I've seen it in Marvel, I've seen it in anime, I've seen it in Disney movies. 2008's Minutemen was Disney getting in on the idea of time travel before it got very stale. Minutemen is a movie about a bunch of high schoolers who invent time travel before any government agency does, any real scientist does, and then they just use it to help people, which is actually very cool. That's not what I would have used time travel for, but it's a pretty fun movie, so I decided we can just get into it today.
How's my hair?
The movie starts off with our main character Virgil and his friends getting off the bus to start their first day of high school? This looks like a college.
Well, I don't want anything but challenge. Got my two best guys right here, right now.
I'm your favorite though, right?
Anyway, they get to their first day, and now at the end of the day, they're on the football field doing cheerleading tryouts and football tryouts. At least these two are. PJ is just kinda standing there and doing nothing.
Relax.
Derek, I see where you could have gone wrong, though. You actually have to pass the ball to your teammate. So the coach is sick of watching this, and I don't blame him. It's pretty bad, and he's about to boot Derek off the field. But Derek's saved by this 9-year-old driving a car strapped to a rocket who presumably ran over many students, but that's neither here nor there.
Stupid dork's going down. Hey, dude, what are you doing? He's going away. Just ignore him.
Oh my god, he killed him.
Come on, give him a break. Whoa, hey, guys, hey, come on.
So Charlie and PJ end up getting jumped and they get hung from the statue of LeBron. Did the bullies take their clothes off? Cause, hey yo.
Feline is trying to communicate with his various meows.
Isn't that amazing?
Verge, don't you think, Virgil?
So 3 years pass, and Charlie and PJ are still friends. PJ's not friends with Derek anymore because he stole his girl, and he's kind of an L-mans. But it's okay because Charlie and PJ are about to make friends with this motorcyclist. Later, Virgil is in his public speaking class with the same guy, and we finally get a name for him. Zeke. And by the way he's carving his name into that binder, you should be friends with him definitely. Just in case. Anyway, Charlie barges into Virgil's class to tell him about his new invention.
Mr. Tuttle, I believe you are here for your booster chair.
It's an AV club emergency. I need Virgil Fox right away.
Come here, Tuttle. On the bridge. Dude, no way I'm saluting you.
Charlie tells Virgil he's figured out time travel. He just figured it out. But he's not going to be able to do it unless they get a knowledgeable mechanic. So they go to Zeke, who goes over to Virgil's house and looks over their blueprints, and also insults Charlie's cat.
Your cat is freaking me out.
His name is Albert Feleinstein.
It's the dumbest name for a cat I've ever heard.
He's looking over their blueprints, and he looks at this quantum thing.
Right, this quantum integration to the physical properties of light projection.
And he decides that it could work. It could work. This teenager, who's only ever worked on motorcycles, has decided, I could build this part for a time machine. I can do it. So with all them being up for it, they start planning for the build, but midway through they realize they're gonna need a room with a lot of space and power to work. So to secure this room, the team go to the vice principal while he's at a vending machine getting a snack, and there's just a student stuck in there, and the vice principal doesn't care at all.
Is that Chester in the vending machine?
Hey, fellas. Do any of you have 4 quarters? This thing's not taking my dollar.
Aren't you gonna do something?
Like what? Change the way high school works? No, gentlemen. Everything in this world has an order. There are those who stuff others into vending machines and those who get stuffed into vending machines. It's just the way the system works. It's actually in the vice principal's handbook.
This is a bad person. He should go to jail. Anyway, they do some under-the-table type deal for room 77 and they get it secured. Chester's left inside the vending machine for all eternity. Cue the montage.
What is that?
Disney, if you're gonna do a Dick Nixon jump scare, at least let me know. So they power the machine on, but they realize, we're too pussy to jump in here. So they do what any self-respecting scientist would do.
Okay.
So Jocelyn Lee is tutoring you in French, and that's all?
Oh, hey, Steph, I didn't see you there.
I do want to make it known that despite the fact that Virgil is a part of the team that created functional time travel, his ability to dirty Mac is still the best invention he's ever had.
What's with the grappling hook?
You making fun of the hook?
What? No.
So they successfully time travel and try to buy a winning lottery ticket and get scammed. And then back in the present, they're arguing about what to do with the time machine. And around this time, their friend Chester gets his clothes stolen by a bunch of 30-year-old bullies. And again, the vice principal doesn't care.
Those kids stole my clothes. Can you help me get them back?
I'd like to. Really, I would, but that would mean altering the delicate social system here at the school. So, good luck.
Like he just lets it happen. Not even like a stern word. I think he's racist.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're saying we become like silent heroes to the uncool?
So after watching this, the crew decide to use the time machine for good by stopping people from getting wronged before it happens. They're better than me. Because if I had a time machine, I would have had people in England building pyramids with time is money written in Sumerian cuneiform. But yeah, helping people is cool too.
We so have to do something about those outfits.
Huh?
That's better. Where did you get these?
So the girl that's been following Charlie all movie joins the team and she gets them new clothes, which, while they look very good, it makes them all look like Netsmen at different phases of his life.
Here you go! Way to go, Eugene.
Funny joke, but the food was fresh out of the fryer. I think I have third-degree burns now.
Right, the snowsuit guy.
Oh, so, about the game yesterday, Birch, that was a really big deal for Derek, and...
I know I would have won that game.
But then Chester streaked across the fields and distracted him.
I don't know what's gotten into all the dorks lately. It's like they just don't know their place anymore.
So we're a little more than halfway through a teen Disney movie, so obviously there has to be some big fight that tests the resolve of the main group because Virgil is trying to figure out if he wants to go back to his old friends or stay with Charlie and Zeke. Also, they opened a black hole.
Thanks to you, we have the FBI on our backs.
Me? I wanted to stop this whole thing weeks ago.
Charlie's right, going to parties, hanging with the populars.
Hey, if I remember correctly, you benefited from this too.
How so?
We gave you a life. Why don't you just go home to your computer and your cat?
I will.
I'm out of here too. I'm better off on my own. I always have been.
Baby, I'm playing.
After running some tests, Charlie realizes that they opened a black hole, so he cops a plea and he goes to talk to the feds about it. Which leads to the night at school where the black hole opens and it seems like nobody cares.
I want you to know.
Hey, man, good luck with everything.
Yeah. Great.
This is the funniest person on earth. Derek has cheated on Stephanie, and he wants Virgil to go back in time and stop her from finding out. And then a black hole opened, and he still is more worried about that. So they get to the past to close the time vortex, but they realize this is the day of the incident. And after realizing this, Virgil has this big existential moment where he realizes that Derek isn't really his friend, and that his real friends are Charlie and Zeke. And then with the vortex collapsing, he meets them with Charlie's car, and then they all make it back to their time.
This is the first day that we time traveled. The day we tried to win the lottery.
Wow, nice outfits, bozos. Hey, Derek. I found with Jocelyn.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I don't know. I figure you're both so good with lipstick. Make a perfect match.
You were always gonna be a dork anyways, Virgil.
And you were always gonna be a jerk, Derek.
Now, the Minutemen's time travel days may be over, but the era of dirty macking has just begun. And that's the movie. Minutemen was a pretty fun movie. It taught me a lot about friendship, theoretical physics, and that's pretty much it. It was very much just a movie. Nothing too bad about it, nothing too crazy about it. Except for the fact that I still think that vice principal is racist. And he's going to hell. Like, subscribe, it helps out the channel, and we're on a pretty good roll recently. Don't you want to see me succeed? Don't you like me? Please? Okay, bye.
Dog, you know that I stay hot.
It don't matter, it could be the night or the daytime. And they say I'm a strange guy, cause life gave me lemons, I made the meringue pie. Great. Imagine me messing it up, it's like Mohegan Sun, how I'm testing my luck. Money. I gotta be next on this blood. Shorty came out of Smith, said she only has sex in the front. Who is that strolling through town? Think it's DJ, I probably should tell him he's holding it down. Got the weight of the world on my shoulders and